I am writing from the edge of sin. Not the edge where I haven't made the plunge into despair, but the edge where I've been living in it, covered by it, obsessed with it, and am desperately struggling to pull away and breathe. I've been on the other edge many times, where I've looked into the abyss that is sin and walked away from the edge. I've had other times when I looked, sat, and dangled my feet over the edge, just feeling the rush, the exhilaration of the forbidden. But right now, I'm at the bottom of the valley, looking up to the other side, the side that once climbed will get me back on the right path with God. The view is daunting because it's not the only view I have. I have the view of the other mountain, the one I used to live on, where I was the chosen daughter of the Most High King, where His love and grace permeated every service of my being, where I could only wonder at the sad souls living in the valley and shake my head in sadness as I watched them take the plunge into the depths of despair. I have that mountain high, where I was righteous. But closer to me than that view is the view of the sin I'm struggling to leave. It's pretty. It's inviting. I feel love there, wanted, excited, free, high. It isn't scary. Going forward is scary. My sin feels like I belong. It's easy, and I want to go back. I want to live in the valley where the grass is green and the flowers are blooming. And it's hard to see that under the grass, once it's all eaten, that the land is barren. That the flowers, although fragrant to my senses, will die and wither. But once I've committed to living in the valley will desert me. So I stand, immobilized, alone, confused. I have those I love pulling at me. Yes, even pulling me toward the sin I'm struggling to escape. Love is a damning emotion. It feels good. How could it be wrong? God is love. God is good. Therefore love is good. Those are the thoughts that ricochet with my mind. If love is in sin, then... But I stop. Those thoughts do not line up with the spirit that lives within me. They do, however, make my flesh exceedingly happy. But there are others whom I love. They are rooting for me to make my move up the mountain. They are praying for me. They love me. They know who I've been and what I've become in the depths of their being. They want me to return. They are on the mountain looking down at this sad soul living in the valley. They shake their heads with sadness. They are who I used to be when I liked who I was. So here I am, on the edge, a divided soul that knows no peace, whose flesh wants to cover itself in the sin that feels so right, and whose spirit screams in pain with each decision that grieves the Holy One. Here I am, on the edge.